Welcome to the VET S.O.S. Veteran Entrepreneurial Spotlight. Remember, don't drown the sea of transition. Grab the VET S.O.S. Lifeline. The Veteran Entrepreneurial Spotlight is proud to be affiliated with the Neil Haley Show and sponsored by SpearPoint Solutions. SpearPoint Solutions is a one-stop shop for leading-edge product, services, and training from multiple vendors. From AI training to corporate gifts and much more, they have everything you need to help your organization thrive in the modern economy. You can check out all their valuable offerings at spearpointonline.com. And don't forget to use the code VETSOS on anything you purchase there. That'll help us continue our mission here and continue to bring you great products. Today, we're sitting down with Wendy Hively. She's a veteran Navy spouse, career scientist, and founder of CharlieMadison Originals, a jewelry brand named after her daughters that unites the military community, fosters connection through every season of military life, and gives back to nonprofit organizations. After years of being a solopreneur, Wendy is honored to now run the business alongside her daughter, Madison. Collaboration and giving back are at the heart of the brand's mission. Rooted in deep military family ties, CharlieMadison Originals has built a global online community of military families who champion this commitment to giving back, donating more than $35,000 and counting to the military-affiliated nonprofits. This year, CharlieMadison Originals proudly celebrates 10 years in business, a decade of connection community, and making an impact. That is beautiful. How are you doing today, Wendy?
I'm doing great. How are you, Sean?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So this is fantastic. I can't wait to get into the discussion here, and the fact that you support nonprofits is just absolutely wonderful. But before we get into that, let's start with, as a military spouse, what was your transition like?
It's been a while. It's been since 2007. My husband retired, so I don't think for us it was as difficult as for some people. I still had a career. And so for me, it was just a transition. For him, I think it was more difficult, transition out, finding a new job. We didn't move. We stayed where we were. I still had my full-time job. So that transition wasn't hard. But I think just being around military all the time was the biggest change. And I think that it's hard because they're like your family.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely a change. And I think even if you don't think it's going to impact you that much, it does. You know,
It does.
I joined the military late, so I'd already been in the civilian world. I wasn't overly concerned about that part of the transition. But I was amazed about, you alluded to, being around military all the time, that sisterhood, brotherhood piece. It's like, oh, I'm missing that. I need to go find that. And
Yeah.
that was the part that caught me off guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what made you decide to be an entrepreneur? Where did this come from?
Well, I've always been creative. So I think it was many people can relate who are creative. It's kind of a transition to, oh, I love what I'm doing. Maybe I could turn this hobby into a business. So that's kind of where it started years ago, and on selling on Etsy and things like that. Just starting out small, but then realizing, wow, I could really connect this business to my passion for being or helping military families, and for my family's 3 generations and 4 service branches of service members. So it was kind of an I don't know if a neat transition, but like a nice transition from a hobby to a business.
Outstanding. So what's been the best and worst part about being an entrepreneur?
Oh, I don't know if worst is the right thing, because I feel like there's a lot of highs and a lot of challenges. I think for the best part has been the other businesses, organizations, and people that I have been connected to and exposed to just through the business alone. I mean, every day I meet people from nonprofits and even brands who are doing incredible things to give back to military families, to support military families. That to me is the real gem here of entrepreneurship, and something that I just absolutely love. Challenges, I mean, hey, if you're an entrepreneur, the word challenge is at the top of your vocabulary list, right? So I think what's very challenging is, especially when you first start out, you are all the things. You're the marketer, you're the designer, you're the shipper, you're the accountant. And learning how to do that and figuring out how to do that is very difficult. So I think it's challenging to know when to give it up, who to give it up to, and how to outsource and feel like you're not giving it away to somebody who's going to mess up all the hard work that you've done.
That is real. That is real right there. And you can see that not only in entrepreneurship, but even just if you're a part of an organization, if you lead an organization, you make
Yeah.
change in an organization, you step down, you're still around. It can be hard, right?
Yeah. Like you're holding that little thin string of trust, hoping that it really does turn out the way you want it to.
Don't pull the string.
Exactly.
Outstanding. All right. So did you utilize any like entrepreneurial programs or anything to help you get started or to build the business?
I did, but back then I wasn't so entrenched in the military community. And honestly, I mean, we've been in business on our website for this is our 10th year, but when I started out, so I've been in business longer than the 10 years. And there weren't as many incredible and free resources for like there are now within the military community. But I did. People will know Marie Forleo's B School. I did some specific programs for the jewelry industry because that's what we're in. I've bought tons of online courses, and there are some really great ones out there that will help you, go in the direction you want to. The age of the internet has made it so easy to learn from wherever you are, and I think that makes entrepreneurship so ideal for the military community, but just so it's really attractive. It's an attractive way because you can do it anywhere.
This is very true. True on both points. There are definitely a lot of great resources now that are free to us as veterans and veteran spouses, and the internet has made it really, really easy. And now with AI coming into the picture, it makes even, a lot of the creation process as far as the documents and things you need and things like that, it makes it that much easier as well. So that's fantastic.
Yes.
All right. So tell us about CharlieMadison Originals. What is this and what are you doing?
So we are a jewelry company. We create jewelry for men and women. And much of it is centered around the sort of transitions and big events within military life, PCS deployments, even honoring somebody who has died in the line of duty. But our real focus is community. It's empowering others to live a life and to remind them of what is important in their world every day. And with that, we've grown a community of people who love to give back. Like you said at the beginning, every purchase gives back to a single nonprofit every year. We also work with nonprofit organizations to design bracelets that represent their mission. They give back directly to the organization. So for us, it's not just about the jewelry. Yep, we sell jewelry, but it's really not about the jewelry. And we've grown such a wonderful community that believes in what we do, believes in giving back. And in our 10th year, we've learned so much that we are now expanding a different component to our business. And we're going to have educational coaching resources. We're going to start something that helps other entrepreneurs start and grow their business. We think we have a lot to offer. And we also think we're really in a rare category of a mother-daughter run business within the military community. Everybody tells us, like, nobody's doing this. You guys are doing it. Why don't you tell everybody about it? So we kind of feel like what we're doing could help others. And it's always about giving back for us, no matter what we're doing.
That's fantastic. But we're in the process of converting VET S.O.S into a nonprofit. And I love the idea about a specific jewelry piece.
Yes.
You and I are going to have to talk. We might have a VET S.O.S line of jewelry.
We are here for it. We're all about it, no matter. I mean, because we have men and women who are both just so passionate about what we are doing. So, yep, you've got my number already, Sean.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. So where can people check out what you're doing?
Yes, we are on the internet, CharlieMadisonOriginals.com. Same on Facebook, Instagram, CharlieMadison Originals. So you can find us there. We've got things for both men and women, and we are always looking for new ways to lift up others within our community.
That's fantastic. And so how often do you guys get out to different things, like, military related events?
Yeah, so we've done military influencer conference for the past few years, but it's been challenging because I work a full-time job. I'm a federal government employee, and I have been for 32 years. So at this point, my daughter's helping with, she's really running a lot while I've got my job. So we don't do as many things as we'd like to. Hopefully that will change in the future, but we always do military influencer. We spoke last year. We were in the marketplace before. So that is the best, I think, one of the best events to go to. But yeah, that's really where we're focused at this point.
Yeah, because we met at the MIC 2 years ago in Vegas was when
Yep.
I originally learned about you, and just fantastic. You guys had a little table set up, and
We did. We
just
did.
a wonderful product, and the fact that anybody who came by, you're fun to talk to.
I know.
So much
Well,
fun to talk to.
we have some very really amazing fans too in our community. So if they know who we are and they have all of our bracelets, just watch out. You may not want to be. Yeah.
Very nice. You guys going to be there again this year in Atlanta?
We are. We're very excited to do it again. So, and with our added component of educational resources, we may just apply to speak. So maybe we'll get an opportunity to share what we're doing to help others in that arena.
If you're not tracking those that just opened the request to speak.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I'll have to check it out.
I've been debating. It's like, there's a couple different things we could talk about, and I'm like, maybe. I mean, we do get to do a live podcast while we're there, so that's exciting for us.
Yes.
And at some point we'll probably start doing some sort of panel discussions as well. But it's a fantastic event and a lot of fun. You get to meet great resources, great people.
Yeah.
And the networking opportunities are just phenomenal there. So
they definitely are. I'm sorry we missed you this last time. I think Kayla told us she was talking to you all, and we missed you this last time. But this upcoming time, if you're going to be there, I'll find you.
It took forever to get around the room this time.
It did.
Because I started on one side. By the time I got to the other side, there were some people that I knew were there who had already left.
Yeah,
and I was like, man. So it was fun though. It was a lot of fun and met some great people. So definitely looking forward to seeing you again this year.
For sure.
It just absolutely wonderful. Anything you want to leave the audience with before we jump off here?
Really just a thank you to everybody who's watching, those who are entrepreneurs as well. We see you, we know the struggles. And if there's anything that we can do to help you on your journey, please reach out, because we are always ready to help people. And even just to give some advice. I love doing that. So yeah, we're all in it together.
Outstanding. You heard it here. Decade plus of experience. Now they're going to start training and teaching. Definitely something worth getting into if you want to be an entrepreneur. Wonderful organization of people. So don't hesitate to reach out to them. I want to thank you, Wendy, for joining us today. And on behalf of the entire VET S.O.S family, we want to thank everyone for joining us today. You can find us, VET S.O.S, on all your favorite podcast platforms, YouTube, all the social media channels. And remember to follow, subscribe, like everything we're doing so you don't miss anything we're putting out. And as always, remember, don't drown in the sea of transition. Grab the VET S.O.S Lifeline.